First question, please, Tom Deason.
Hi, Marnus. How do you see this match sort of situation at the moment? Is victory still possible, or is it draw sort of what you guys have resigned to maybe playing for?
Yeah, look, I think for us it's just about taking a day at a time. I think the only way you get yourself back into a game like this is by taking it day by day, over by over, and clawing your way back into the game, and seeing where you get to. You know, if we bat really well, you know, we can turn the game and potentially have something to bowl at later on day 5. But at the moment, it's just going to have to be a ball by ball process.
Shahid, learned by how Pakistan's batsmen approach their knocks. Obviously, a couple of days after the field in these conditions.
Look, I'm always learning. I think they, you know, they batted beautifully. Azhar and Imam Ul Haq both batted beautifully. They were patient. They didn't really give us anything. There's no real opportunities apart from that nick. You know, that we didn't. You know, that nick behind. But yeah, I mean, it's just patience, being disciplined in your game, and making sure you stay focused for a long period of time.
Shahid Hashmi, please.
Marnus, good evening.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How would you describe the pitch and the hardship faced by the Australian bowlers?
I didn't hear that last bit, but I heard the pitch. Yeah.
The pitch and the hardship faced by the Australian bowlers.
Yeah, I think, you know, obviously this is my sort of first tour in the subcontinent. Obviously played in the UAE prior to this against Pakistan. I think the wicket, you know, it's played like some of the subcontinent wickets that I've seen, you know, where it is flat, and as the game wears on, that there's a little bit more spin and the wicket potentially goes a bit lower, reverse swing comes into the game, and I think we saw those things happen. Obviously there wasn't much bounce, but I think, you know, that's sort of what we come to expect here. Now we'll have to just keep, you know, like I just said previously, just keep taking it ball by ball and over by over, and get ourselves back into this game with the bat. And yeah, our bowlers, I mean, did a tremendous job at, you know, keeping that scoring rate under 3 for pretty much the majority of the 2 days. I think they really held their lines and lengths. When we did get it reversing, we obviously got that wicket of Imam, and yeah, I thought we were terrific, and I thought Nathan Lyon did a beautiful job on a wicket that probably didn't give him too much on that day 1, day 2, but you know, hopefully at the back end of the game we can get him some spin.
Mel Farrell, please.
Thanks, Ryan. Hi, Marnus. Just wondering what you thought about that bit at the end of the day with the timing of that declaration and the light fading so fast. It seemed like Pakistan really kind of missed a trick there. If their plan was to have the likes of Shaheen bowling at you for half an hour or so, did you think they made a mistake as well?
Yeah, look, for us it seemed quite dark out there when we were batting, when we were fielding, sorry. But I mean, once again, they obviously thought that they'll be able to bowl pace in that light, and that's why they declared. So I can only understand from their viewpoint. And then obviously when they got out there, they found out that it was too dark to bowl pace, so they had the option of going spin or pulling stumps. And obviously as they did, they tried for one over, and they thought they'd wait, and I assume just give Shaheen the new ball tomorrow.
Lockie McCurdy, please.
Hey Marnus, obviously a very tough day for Australian cricket after Shane's passing last night, and obviously for a lot of people really special to see an Aussie bowler in yourself bowling leg spin out there. I wonder if you could just quickly touch on his legacy to you and what your sort of memories of Shane are.
Yeah, look, you know, it's certainly a touching one for everyone, not just in the team, but around the country, everywhere. I mean, I haven't seen so many people, you know, I've been scrolling through my Instagram, and, you know, people that don't even, you know, support cricket, you know, are affected or, you know, are saddened by this. So it shows you the impact he had not only on his generation, but, you know, obviously the generations after as well. Yeah, and I felt a little bit special, being able to bowl leggies out there. Obviously, nowhere near as much turn there, but I turned a few, which gave me a little bit of excitement. I actually said to Smudge, that's Warnie like that when one spun real big. So look, yeah, it's a very sad day, and we're obviously as a team, doing all right. But yeah, I think it's one that I don't think is going to really sink in yet until a couple of days at least.
We've got time for 3 more. Scott Bailey, Avani Das and Andrew Ramsey, please. Scott Bailey, first of all.
Thanks, Marnus. Hey, Marnus, just picking up something you said before, you were sort of saying that hopefully it does turn on day 5, so Nathan can make use of that. So that suggests the way you see yourself saying this game is to try and bat really big in the second innings and try and set up a situation where you're trying to get Pakistan out in the third and win 1 innings. That sort of where it's at.
Look, I think most people would say that is the case. I think we need to bat well. Obviously, 2 days are out of the game now. We've got a really big day tomorrow where we need to set a really good platform as the batting group and go big and put some pressure back on Pakistan. And then obviously day 4 is going to be the moving day, where, if we bat really well on day 4, we can give ourselves an opportunity potentially day 5. But once again, I'm looking so far ahead there. They're just match scenarios playing out in my head. But, I think that the only way we get ourselves into that situation is by taking it ball at a time and making sure we don't leave it up to anyone else.
Avani Das, please.
Hey, yeah, you just reflected on Shane Warne's tragic death, but I wanted to know what has it been like learning that news in Pakistan, and how has the Pakistani players and this country sort of supported the Australian team through the players learning that awful news here?
Yeah, look, we obviously found out after the game on our way back to the hotel last night, and I think a few of the boys went back, and we just really took it in and was able to just sit there and sort of chat, and it was a bit of a surreal. Obviously everyone deals with it in different ways. Some people like to be alone and to think about those sort of things, and some people like to talk about it and be able to sort of hash it out and talk about his great memories and what he has done. He's given so much to this game, and obviously we unfortunately we can't get too close to the Pakistani players, obviously with COVID, so we haven't been able to really talk to them. Obviously I spoke to Rizwan and Baba out in the middle, and Azhar Ali and those guys, but we didn't really talk about Shane. So yeah, hopefully over the next bit we can really pay tribute to what a difference he's made for Australian cricket.
Last of all now, please, Andrew Ramsey.
Thanks, Brian. Hi, Marnus. Just wanted to ask you about the run-out when there's not much happening in the pitch for bowlers, how important moments like that are to have a spark for the team, and also is it a bit of a reward for all the hard work you do on the training track?
Yeah, look, it's definitely something that I've put a lot of effort in and a lot of work. I've really worked on trying to hit the stumps more often. I think in previous years when I was a bit younger, I was a bit erratic, and I would rush the opportunities that I had, and I would create opportunities, but I wouldn't be able to take them. And this year especially, I found that I've been able to take a few more of those small run out opportunities. But for me, it's just nice to be able to help the team out in on a wicket that is like that, and obviously to get Baba when he was just sort of kicking there was really helpful for the team, and we were able to sort of stop their scoring, and like I said before, be able to keep that run rate just under 3 for the whole game.
Thanks very much, everyone. Thanks for your time this evening. Look forward to